Welcome to Chennai City Garden. If you are new to my channel, please click the subscribe button and click the bell icon for notifications. So today this video is going to be a beginner video. Whoever wants to start up a new garden, they can have a look at this video and they can start it as soon as possible. And in this video we are going to discuss about a soil mix which can be used for most type of plants, and this is one of the best soil mix that can be used. And generally, if you are going to start up a new garden, there are different things that needs to be taken care of, starting from a proper place, proper grow bags and proper seeds and proper seedlings or plants. So these kind of things are most important for starting up a new garden. And then comes the soil mix, because all those the previous things which I said can be taken care of very easily, because you can buy all those things, but only when you prepare a proper soil mix the plants can grow successfully. So in that case, this is the most important thing of all, because you can have any kind of pots. For example, you can have your old bucket as a plant pot, you can choose any proper place, because all these things are very easy to do, but the soil mix is the most important thing. Only then, as I said earlier, the plants will grow really well. So in that case, we will see what kind of soil mix that I am using to grow my plants. So you can see here, this is the vermicompost which I had made on my own, and the red soil. You can use any type of garden soil, and the dry leaves and cocoa peat. I use all those four things for my soil mix. First, you can see here, this is the cocoa peat. So I'm adding the cocoa peat. So the major question is what proportion in which we are going to add all these things. So generally I used to add all these things in equal amount. The red soil, the vermicompost and the cocoa peat, all these three things I will be adding equally. And I will also add the dry leaves with it. After a few days, the dry leaves will get composed and the nutrients will be used by the plants. So you can see here, I'm going to mix all these three things at an equal amount. The cocoa peat can be little bit more, but other two things should be somewhat equal. And try to add the vermicompost that is prepared on your own, because in that case we will be sure that the compost will be nutritious, because we have prepared it, so we know what we have added while preparing that compost. But when you are getting it from outside, it is somewhat difficult to predict whether it is good or not. So in that case, it is always better to use the compost that is prepared by us. And you can see here, I am adding more cocoa peat here. As I said earlier, cocoa peat can be added a little bit more, and it is one of the best growing medium that can be used for any types of plants, because it has a neutral pH. I mean, the cocoa peat has a neutral pH, so in that case we can use it for more types of plants. So this is the proper soil mix. You can see here the red soil, the vermicompost and the cocoa peat. So it is always better to use cocoa peat because it is weightless and the drainage will be good. So in that case, adding cocoa peat to your soil mix is the best thing that can be done. So this is the soil mix. This is one of the best soil mix that can be given to any type of plants, and I have been using it for quite a long time. You can see the dry leaves, all I have collected it from my garden. And finally I'm adding some neem cake powder to the mix, because it is very helpful in controlling the root related pests. So in that case, adding neem cake powder to your mix is always good. So as a final touch, I am adding this neem cake powder, and here is the mixing proportion. You can see it on the screen. I have given it 50, 30, 20, but I have added it at an equal amount. but both these proportions can really work well. So you can try both these things. And now I am transferring the soil mix to the pot. You can see here I have mixed it really well. After that I am transferring it to the pot. You can use any type of pots, starting from terracotta pots to a plastic pot like this, or any type of old bucket that you find it in your home. Any type of things, any type of container. That's why I said earlier in the video that the soil mix is more important than all those things, the pot or the place, all those things. For growing any type of veggies, you need a proper sunlight. So in that case, keep it in a proper place where it receives full sunlight for around 6 to 7 hours. In that case, most of the vegetables can grow really well. I'm just putting all those, transferring all those things into the pot. Just give it a press using your hand, because there will be air gaps, because we have added lots of coco peat in it. So in that case there will be lots of air gaps in it, so try to give it a press. Now I will add some more vermicompost and coco peat, because the pot is filled around 75%. So we will add some more to the mix. So this is how you can prepare a proper soil mix. So whoever wants to start up a new garden, they can prepare a soil mix like this, and they can plant a new plant, any type of plant. Even a flowering plant can be planted in this pot. So this is how we can make it. So if you want to start up a new garden, try this and give your valuable comments in the comment section. Now I'm going to plant a chili plant into this pot. You can see here I have grown the seedlings for nearly a month or so. Now I'm going to plant it at the center of the pot. Whenever you plant a new one, just plant it at the center of the pot. Only then it can grow to a greater height and grow properly. If you plant it on the sides or somewhere inside the pot, then the growth may not be good. So in that case, please plant at the center of the pot. So I have planted the chili plant. Just give it a press on the sides. Now I'm going to give some water. Whenever you plant a new one, please give some good water. So that's it. This is how you can use this proper soil mix to grow your plants. So if you like this video, please give it a like and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.